Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're digging into a crypto trading platform called OPTcoin or OPTC. It's been advertising pretty heavily, promising huge fast returns.
Right. And what we want to do is look at the sources, specifically a recent Watchdog report, let's call it the scam report and findings, and really contrast those marketing claims with what users are actually experiencing.
So it's about cutting through the hype.
Exactly. For you listening, this isn't just about spotting one potential scam. It's more about understanding how these things often work, the mechanics behind it.
Okay, let's get into that reality check then. The promises sound great, right? Big returns. But the user experiences in the reports, well, they paint a pretty grim picture.
They really do. Consistently, people report running into trouble almost immediately.
All right, what specifically?
Things like frozen withdrawals are a big one, or hidden fees suddenly appearing when you try to cash out.
The surprise fees.
Yeah. And customer support. Apparently, they're super responsive when you're depositing money. Then, poof, radio silence. The moment the money's in, they seem to just, disappear.
Okay, so those are immediate issues. What about the bigger picture, the platform itself?
Well, this is where the foundational red flags come in. And these are things that, frankly, should make anyone pause, no matter how good the promised returns sound.
Such as?
The report is quite clear. OPTCOIN seems to be operating without any verified financial license in major areas.
Yeah, no license. That's not good.
It's not just not good, it's dangerous. And they also deliberately hide basically all company information, registration, contact details. It's all obscured.
So you can't even check who you're dealing with.
Precisely. And that's not just like being secretive like a startup might be. That's a pattern you see with operations designed to vanish quickly.
Okay, if the red flags are that clear, no license, hidden info, why do people still get drawn in? Especially investors who might, know a bit about the space.
That's where the tactics get. Well, quite clever, psychologically speaking. They use aggressive marketing, specifically what the report calls urgency tricks.
Urgency tricks, like act now or miss out.
Exactly like that. Countdown timers for bonuses, maybe special limited slots, offers that expire in an hour. It's all designed to push you into making a fast decision.
Right. Bypass the careful thinking part.
Precisely. Get you acting on emotion, on that fear of missing out, rather than doing your homework.
Okay, so they get you in the door with urgency. What happens when someone does try to withdraw? You mentioned frozen accounts, but how do they actually block people? The report calls it the closing trap.
Yeah, it seems pretty methodical. Once you request a withdrawal, the game changes. Suddenly there are new hurdles.
Hurdles like?
Maybe mandatory regulatory fees that were never mentioned before, or you need transfer insurance, sometimes even a commission before they'll process the first payout.
Wow. So they keep asking for more money just to get your own money back?
That seems to be the pattern described. And if you push back or can't pay these extra demands...
And yes, your account gets blocked.
Often, yes. Access denied. It's like a war of attrition designed to make you just give up.
Grim. Okay, so if someone listening or someone they know has run into this kind of thing with OPTcoin, what can they actually do? The source mentioned a way to report it.
Yes, absolutely. There's a call to action. Report these cases. It's important because these individual reports feed into a larger system.
And there's a specific place to do that.
Correct. The URL given is https://enera capital.io. Let me spell that out. enera capital.io.
Got it. http://capital.io. And why is reporting there so crucial?
Because it connects to what's described as a global investigation network. This network uses all that data from many different reports to track where the stolen money might be going.
Okay, so it's about following the money trail.
That and identifying patterns. If the same fake company details or wallet addresses pop up elsewhere, the network can spot it much faster. It helps expose the whole operation.
So it's not just about potentially getting your own funds back.
Probably not just about that, no. Recovery is hard. But it's also about pooling information to stop the scam from hitting the next person. It's preventative.
Right. Weaponizing the data, in a way.
You could put it like that, yeah.
So summing this up, the big takeaway seems pretty clear. When you see a platform, especially in crypto, that hides who they are, doesn't have a clear license, and uses high-pressure sales tactics,
then any promise of high returns should probably be ignored. The way the platform is structured, its lack of transparency, that's the real story. That's the main risk factor you need to focus on.
Right. The secrecy itself is the warning.
Definitely. And that brings us to a final thought for you to consider. Think about this shift from just you alone trying to fight a potential fraud to this idea of collective
The
action.
network effect you mentioned.
Exactly. How does using this global network reporting cases, tracking patterns worldwide, change the game? We're sort of moving from just focusing on individual recovery, which is often difficult.
Towards something more like community protection.
Precisely. Report, protect, expose. That collective intelligence, that network power. Maybe that's really the future of how we combat these increasingly sophisticated online scams. Something to think about.